Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we look at important company documents and try to make sense of them like a detective looking for clues. I have a new report here from Delta Airlines Incorporated, a major player in the sky. And let me tell you, there is a bit of news in here that might just surprise you, especially when it comes to leadership changes. Before we dive in, if you are a fan of this kind of straight to the point business breakdown, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we talk more about these kinds of things, so come join us. So today we're looking at a Form 8K from Delta Airlines Incorporated. Think of an 8K as a way for companies to tell the public about big stuff that is happening right away, not just their regular financial updates. It is like saying, hey world, this is important and you need to know now. This particular 8K was filed on the 11th of December 2025, and it mainly talks about changes in their leadership team. The big story here is about Glenn W. Howenstein, Delta's president. The report clearly states that Mr. Howenstein has decided to retire, and his last day will be the 28th of February 2026. Now, a president retiring is a significant event for any company, especially one as large as Delta. This means a shift in the company's senior leadership and potentially a change in direction or how certain strategies are executed. The filing mentions that a news story from Delta's own news hub announcing his retirement is attached as an exhibit, so we know they are not trying to hide this information, but rather communicate it as openly as possible. This exhibit is essentially Delta's public announcement about Mr. Howenstein's departure. It is usually filled with praise for the departing executive, highlighting their contributions and wishing them well. While these announcements are often positive and focus on a long and successful career, it is always worth noting that a departure at this level can signal more than just retirement. It could be influenced by various factors, and the company will now need to find a successor who can fill those very big shoes. Now, while this 8K is primarily about leadership changes, it is good to remember what this company does and what is registered on public exchanges. Delta Airlines Incorporated is obviously a major airline, and its common stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol DAL. This tells us that Delta is a publicly traded company, meaning its financial health and leadership decisions are important to a lot of investors. This part of the filing, item 5.02, is specifically about departures or appointments of directors and officers. It is the official section where Delta is reporting Mr. Howenstein's retirement. The key takeaway is that the president is leaving and the effective date is set for late February 2026. This gives the company some time to plan for the transition and find a new president. Item 9.01 is all about the financial statements and exhibits. It is where they list all the extra documents that come with the main report. We've already talked about Exhibit 99.1, the news story about Mr. Howenstein's retirement. There is also Exhibit 104, which is the cover page formatted in a special way for online filing called Inline XBRL. This is more of a technical detail for how they file things and not something that impacts the business operations directly. Finally, we get to the signature section. This is where a duly authorized person from Delta Airlines Incorporated signs off on the report, confirming that the information provided is accurate to the best of their knowledge. In this case, Peter W. Carter, Executive Vice President, Chief External Affairs Officer, signed the report on the 17th of December 2025. This is a standard part of any SEC filing ensuring accountability. So what does all this mean for Delta Airlines Incorporated? Well, the most prominent piece of news is the upcoming retirement of their president, Glenn W. Howenstein. While the report itself is brief on the details of this departure, it signals a significant change at the top of a major corporation. Companies like Delta often have very detailed succession plans, so it is likely they have someone in mind or are already in the process of selecting a new president. This transition will be one to watch as it could influence the company's future strategies, particularly in areas like operations, marketing, and overall corporate direction, without seeing any financial tables in this particular 8K. It is hard to draw conclusions about their financial health, but leadership changes are always a critical indicator of the company's internal dynamics and its strategic outlook. We will have to keep an eye on future filings to see who takes over and what new initiatives they bring forward. Alright, that is our quick decode of this Delta Airlines Incorporated 8K. What is your take on this leadership change and what it might mean for the future of Delta? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, do give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more corporate insights. And remember to join our Discord community linked in the description for more discussions around these filings. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.